Here, I welcome to all my dear students, myself Dr. J.K. Sali. Today, we are going to learn contribution of F.W.Taylor's in development of management thoughts. So, let's start with the contribution of F.W.Taylor's in development of management thoughts. Contribution of F.W.Taylor's in development of management thoughts. It was only the beginning of the 20th century when scientific management emerged as a serious and effective movement. Frederick W. Taylor was born on March 20, 1856, who is known as the father of scientific management. Taylor joined Midwell Steel Works in 1878, where he did time study and evolved one best method of doing each part of a job. According to F.W. Taylor, scientific management means knowledge exactly what you want me to do and that they do it in the best and the cheapest way. In this slide, now we will discuss principles and features of scientific management. The first point is replace rule of thumb. Taylor recommended the replacement of the rule of thumb with scientific method. The rule of thumb states whereas the scientific approach bring the precaution. Thereafter, next point is labor management cooperation. The principle of cooperation was suggested to encourage a combined efforts not only among workers but also between workers and management. Third point is maximization of production. The whole philosophy of scientific management revolves around increase production and productivity. Taylor wanted to change the old method of production so that the production should be increased because the prosperity both employer and employees achieve through the maximizing productivity. Next point is equal division of responsibility. The responsibility should be distributed between workers and management. The other hand, worker must fulfill the responsibility executing the work as per the directors of the bosses. Next point is job specialization. Taylor believed that each worker should be a specialist in his job. Same time, each worker should be supervised by different specialists. Supervisors increase efficiency. Taylor introduced the concept of functional foremanship. Next point is scientific selection, training, and development of workers. Taylor realized the importance of the right person for the right job to attain the higher efficiency. Therefore, stress the need for proper selection and training of the workers. Next point is standardization. According to Taylor, standardization of materials, methods, tools, time, etc. for each activity is very important. Therefore, standards should be fixed for each of them. Next point is planning and scheduling work. According to Taylor, everything in an organization should be done by the plan. Next point is wage incentives. Taylor believed that wage incentives should be an integral part of each job. Wage system for different jobs was suggested by Taylor. According These rates workers receive a bonus additional to normal wage. They did their job before the standard time fixed for the job. And last point is mental revolution. Taylor firmly believed that the principles of scientific management would succeed only when there is a complete mental revolution on the part of management and workers. They must create mutual trust and confidence. Both should make efforts to increase production and productivity. They must develop a scientific attitude towards the work, and they should not leave their approach. So, these were the various principles and features of scientific management. In this slide, now we will discuss contribution of Taylor techniques of scientific management. Taylor developed the following techniques. First point is scientific task setting. Taylor suggested that the task of every worker for each day should be determined through the scientific investigation. Taylor called it a fair day's work. On the working day, how much work is to be done by a worker we fix by a manager, and the task should be every day. Next point is differential payment system. Under this system, a worker receives the piece rate benefit, which will attract the workers to work more for more amount of wages. Third point is functional foremanship. To ensure specialization at a supervisory level, Taylor suggested functional foremanship. Taylor stated that the worker should only planning or doing. There should be 8 foremen, in which 4 are the planning and 4 are the workshop or shops. Next point is scientific recruiting and training. Taylor realized the importance of the right person for the right job. Next point is specialization. Taylor suggested that scientifically selected or trained workers should be allocated the task according to their specialization to increase productivity and efficiency. As well, each worker should be supervise different functional bosses. Next point is standardization. Standardized working environments should be provided to the workers, which help to increase efficiency and eliminate or minimize wastage of resources. Therefore, Taylor advocated for standardization of materials, tools, equipment, methods, etc. Next point is experimentation of or work study. Work study means organized, systematic and objective analysis and assessment of the operational efficiency of all the elements connected with the work. The main areas of work study are method study, motion study, time study, and fatigue study. Next point is planning. According to Taylor, the planning function should be separated from doing function. Planning department should decide about the type, shape, and quality of the goods, the produce, and the schedule for delivery of the product. Next point and last point is the congenial atmosphere of work. The work environment must be cheerful and psychologically satisfactory. So, these were the various techniques of scientific management. In this slide, now we will discuss benefits Taylor's scientific management. The first point is reduction in the cost of production. It increases production with the help of mechanization and the latest technology used in producing the goods. The large-scale production per unit cost of production is considerably reduced. Second point is better quality product. By resorting to the measures of standardization and effective supervision, better quality products are ensured. Third point is increased wages. Taylor suggested a differential incentive plan for increased wages to efficient workers. Next point is provision of better working condition. Scientific management provides a proper atmosphere of work to the workers. Next point is leisure production time. Scientific management leads to the accomplishment of the work in less time. Production operations are pre-established and this result in leisure production delays. Next point is instruction to workers. Under scientific management, work is carried out systematically in accordance with the predetermined plan. Instruction and guidance are provided to workers to carry out the work as per the plan, prepared in advance. Criticism on Taylor's scientific management. First point is production center. Taylor's scientific management put unnecessary pressure on the employees to perform the work faster. Importance was given to productivity and profitability. The other areas of management such as finance, marketing, accounting are ignored. Second point is neglect human aspect. Workers' trade union psychologists usually criticize this that it neglects the human aspect of lacks a human face. The workers are forced to overspeed the work. He gave too much importance to efficiency. He considered workers like robots which could speed up the work at any cost. Next point is theoretical. Taylor said to separate planning from doing. In reality, we cannot separate planning from doing. Next point is wrong assumptions. Taylor assumed that workers are motivated only by financial gains. However, in reality, workers are motivated not financial incentives, but also by social needs and personal egos. Next point is narrow application. Taylor's scientific management has a narrow application. It can be applied when the performance of the workers can be measured quantitatively. It can be applied only for factories. The performance can be measured quantitatively. It used in the service sector because in the sector of the performance of a person cannot be measured quantitatively. Moreover, these techniques cannot be successfully applied to activities at a higher level of management. First point is over-specialization. Allocation of work is made on the principle of division of labor. Moreover, supervision system under this management is based on the principle specialization, that is functional foremanship. This leaves freedom for workers in their job. In the light above stated fact for the scientific management, it may be concluded that it can be used approach for managing shop and floor level activities. Even after allowing for the some of Taylor's ideas, credit must be given for his creativity. So, these were the various criticism on Taylor's scientific management. Thank you.